Hey guys, doing another video. So the last video we did, we called it a success. It just keeps getting stranger. So I did a 12-hour run on the 36-volt battery bank. Voltage stayed pretty steady for about the first 4 or 5 hours. I let it run all night. Got up this morning, about 10 o'clock, I checked everything. The lead battery and the 36-volt bank for the pulse motor, which is this little one here, was at 2 volt. So within a 8-hour period, the machine managed to suck the lead battery dry. I've done some thinking this morning. Figured I would put a amp meter between the lead battery positive and the negative of the cap on the charge side to see if I was getting a vacuum effect where it was sucking the battery dry. I was correct. So I've put a meter between the negative of the caps and the positive of the run battery. I'm only currently running 24 volt because that battery's dead. But interesting results is between the negative of the cap and the positive of the run battery, we have a vacuum effect that's sucking from the drive system from the charge system. The caps are still charging to about the 60 volt, 40 volt. The light's still discharging. But I managed to find the culprit of the vacuum. It was this driver coil that I have shorted. We'll look at the consumption rate of the motor at 24 volt. Here's the vacuum effect that I'm seeing. It is not the back EMF causing the vacuum effect, because I'll unhook the back EMF wire. Sound of the motor changed. Consumption rate's still about the same. The vacuum is still there on the system. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the back EMF wire back on. Not the cause of the vacuum. So after sitting and contemplating for a while, I'm going to do it again. I found the culprit. It was that drive wire that I shorted across itself. We'll unshort it now. Come back over to the meters. Consumption rate went up. Caps are still charging. The light is still dumping. The vacuum's gone. Consumption rate went back up. There's no vacuum between the negative of the cap and the positive of the run battery. But we come back over here and short this coil again. Motor picked up speed when I unshorted it. Come back over. Consumption rate went down. We now have a vacuum between the positive of the run system and the negative of the caps. The generator coils are absolutely isolated from the driver coils. So even removing the back EMF to the caps and just running the generator coils through the rectifier into the caps, just connecting the ground with the positive of the run batteries and having that coil shorted over there causes some kind of negative wireless transmission effect. Because with we'll undo the back EMF wire again. We're just going to hang it here. The vacuum is still there. This is 100% generator coils that's isolated except for the positive of the run battery and the negative of the cap. So the back EMF has nothing to do with it. I figured I got to share it because it's some of the strangest effects I've seen yet. It's got to be a wireless transmission from the driver coils to the generator coils, which is causing some kind of vacuum. Makes me wonder about an earth ground now. But I'm going to sit here and contemplate it some more, drink another cup of coffee. Just had to share the strangest effects in the world. Like, so is that reading correct? I know this reading's correct because it drained that battery to 2 volts. It didn't affect the other big batteries, but it sucked that one to 2 volt with this vacuum. I don't know, comments, thoughts. It just keeps getting screwier. Thanks for watching. See you on the next update.